a new peer performance racing league race week. Today we're here for tier 1 around Imola. I'm not gonna bother saying the whole name. Let me get my things ready. And I need somewhere to have a stream. Should be playing. Okay. Who's first? Is it Rusty? I think it's Rusty. We have 20 drivers on the grid. Just need to quickly find something. Rusty is on his lap. I can't see chat right now, sorry. Oh, hello, Aiden. Yep, Victor is racing. Who would have thought? Yeah, Aiden, that's been far too long. Somewhere around last season, but I have not really commentated any of this lap from Rusty, I've just been playing it. Around the final couple of corners. What's he gonna set? 16-3, and I think it's Baas. Was invalidated and aborted straight away. Lord Senrab. 15-7. Pretty decent lap by him. Timgrass 16-1. And someone else crossed the finish line, I think. Or that was DRS Meister start. Yeah, it was DRS Meister starting his lap. Frosty 15.9. I'm missing so many people. Probably Aiden. Never would know what people can pull out the back. Villeneuve 16.5. Dommer went 16.0. And Victor 15.2. Pretty decent lap. Should return to PRL. Ace also 16.0. And I think someone behind him started. That's Gordsol, so I'm gonna go on board with him for his lap. Ace lets him through. Bit wide maybe of the apex. I don't know what line he takes through there. But let's go. It says he's gone quickest. So that's a good sign for him. So there's a bit of a traffic jam in the end of sector 2. You can't, well, it's up to you, Jasper. I'm fine with finally having someone for comms, but I've been doing this for 3 rounds alone. Gortzel's invalidates, that's a shame. I think Morris started. Is he doing that? More what, like it? Yeah, at least there's gonna be comms for tier 2 then, Jasper. Morris. I did not see the sector time, so we'll see here at the end of sector 2. I think he went quickest in the first sector. Morris, of course, one of the favorites again. Quickest in the second sector. I would say you don't know how to trust that. Well, you don't know to trust if you can trust this game always, but you probably can now. As I mean, Morris is one of the quickest guys here. So he went through the final corner. What's his time gonna be? A 14.3. Wow. Set the benchmark real quickly. I think, Aiden, we maybe are going into the 13s at this rate. But I was on board with Innes, but he's backed off. Nico John, very nice guy. Through the chicane. I did not see the split, but that's fine. Jesse Force in the Red Bull on controller this week, because he hurt his wrist, I think it was, so hope you get better soon, Jesse. Nico John, 16.8. I think spot up, 17.6. That bit off, but will surely improve. Jesse has validated. That's, I mean, he's not gonna like that one bit. Is Luigi's fence first gonna cross the line, then GK Bass back on his old account, well, his main account. After the thing last time, goes second quickest. 1/10, well, not even a 10th behind Morris. Luigi's Fen went 5th fastest as Bass lets through Innes or Timgra. And is Noob on a lap? Yep, and he hasn't validated. Okay, Spot Up has been disqualified. That's a weird one. It's a very weird one. Oh, Noob, I didn't catch that. Noob up to 3rd. He's been an amazing qualifier so far this season. Races have maybe been a bit disappointing for him, but still very quick qualifier. It's Villeneuve boxes. Rusty is on the lap. He's just down on his time, I could see. But maybe he's made it up in the second sector. Nope, he's still down. I think someone improved. But I don't know for sure. I was not paying a lot of attention. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, Aiden. But we know that there are some people who are very quick here. Is Noob heading into the box? Yes, he is. And Timgra. That was not Timgra that I was meant to go to. And Aiden's also into the box. Jesse Force, I mean, on the controller. Probably not liking this at all. Victor quickest in the middle sector. Pretty good chicane, a bit of oversteer I think on the exit. Oh, Timgra, okay. Good lap by Timgra, to be fair. It's Victor. What time is he gonna set? He's gonna improve, and it's 1/10 behind GK Bass and about 2/10 now behind Morris. Up into 3rd for him. I think nearly everyone's out. Nico John. I think he improved by quite a lot. I think that was what that was. Is there someone? Villeneuve is still heading out, so I'll keep on board with him. two other drivers are heading out, but I honestly don't know who that is. Noob and Lords and Rab. I have a bit of a cold, so if I sometimes cough, sorry, don't know what cough means, but if I sometimes cough, then that's the reason. Gortzel's heading out there, maybe compromising Villeneuve's line a bit as he goes a bit off track, and that's gonna be a lap probably ruined immediately. It's not really what you want. Yeah, 5/10 down, that's gonna be probably a bit too much to gain back. Is there a game sound? Just realized it. Is there game sound? I don't think there is. I'm quickly gonna try and sort that. Oh, that should not be. So hear this, well, there's no game sound. No, I didn't realize it as well, Aiden. It's weird. So I don't hear. Now that I know it, I don't hear it. Oh, it's what? I have no idea why. Oh, it suddenly fixed itself. Tell me if it's a bit too loud, please. Or can you still not hear it? I don't. I'm missing quite a lot of things about Morris on the lap. Okay, I just checked there is game sound, so that's good. Morris invalidated. Is Gortsos? Gortsos is 2/10 down, or 2 seconds, I think it said. That's not great. That was not past, that's then Ace Edge that has spun. And someone's on out lap, Rodri. Or she just finished the lap. Rusty improved. Who am I? Well, okay, just see. Let's his teammate by. It's gonna on an out lap. It's gonna start this lap. I don't think there's anyone else. I think Doomer is the first one. Wait, Aiden, the audio is fine now, right? Or never doubt Morris, Victor, or Bas. You never know. Okay. Thank you. I don't know who that is, but watch out, please. Person's gone out of the way, luckily. I think it was Bas, yeah. And what's dumb, we're gonna set a 16-2, and I think Morris is on a lap. He's just about down on his time. That's not ideal, to say the least. But he is 110 up. As the jacket flag has now dropped. Morris into the final couple of corners. Don't know. I only know Aqua Minerali as a corner name, so it's gonna be very good at that. But what's Morris gonna be? 14.2 is Victor. It's on a lap. Ace goes 6. Great lap by him. Maybe gonna. Yep. And the team guy's not. Ins goes 4th. Good from him. Is new. No, it's. I must take on board with Timgra. So Luigi's Vent crosses the line. Timgra up to 7th. As Victor goes 2nd. Bas goes into the 113s. Great lap by him. As he gets yet another pole. I think that's 3rd or 4th. I think he got. Yeah, no, I think it's his 3rd pole. Well. Very good lap from him. Is Just C4 still not? No, he set a 118. He's probably not happy with his controller. Ada, you did not realize the game Bas was on. That's one hell of a lap from Bas. But that's our starting grid then. GK Bas on pole with Morris and Victor just behind him. And Ins, good qualifying again from him. Gortzos, probably wanted to be a bit higher maybe. Noob, but yet another good finish. Well, good quality. Oh, and I can't see the rest for now. Then we have Timgra, Ace Edge, Lord Sandrab, Luigi's Fan, Frosty, making his return, I think. A bit. Half reserve return. Doomer, Nico John, Rusty, DRS Maestro, Rodri, Lucas 8, Villeneuve, Jesse Force, of course. It's not setting the times he would want to set. And then spot up triples who got disqualified, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to do something just really quick. I'll be back in less than a minute. And I am back, as you can see the fans being very excited about this one. Up in the left, the top left a bit. It's gonna be a very interesting race. Because, well, of course, probably a one stop, but it's not a track, I think, that's overtaking is very easy at. Though there is one large straight, and if you don't have a lot of straight line, then it could hurt you there, but you'll be quick through the corners. All 6 of those fans, yep, Aiden. All those 6 fans for PRL. No, it's a great league. 12 people watching, it's 12 cheering fans. Or it's just half of them. Half of the drivers for listening. See if I give information away. I don't know when we'll be starting. That's gonna be Yes, I definitely made 11. Oh no, Vildan was there. Vildan, I actually can't remember. I have a very short-term memory. I can't remember what I just said. Oh. My memory is not in a good place. I remember the most useless things. But the actually things that I just said 2 minutes ago, that I don't remember any of that. Oh, I know what. I now know what you're talking about. Shit, I just dropped my phone. That's not ideal. Oh, we're starting. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Out and away we go. As Victor had an amazing start, Bas leads into turn 1 with Morris is second and a bit of chaos behind. That was definitely not what I meant to do. But still, Bas leads. Gord, I think, made up 1 position as Nico John and Domor have had a crash. Don't know if there's any damage in that, but Morris is very close to Bas. These two have had an awesome title rivalry thus far in the season. It's Bas. Oh, Bas is on the... I'm gonna watch the tires for now. Bas on the hards compared to Morris on the mediums. Nearly the whole field on the mediums except Rusty. DRS Maestro is on the softs. La Rodri and Lucas 8. So Morris all over the back of GK Bas. Gonna go on board with Morris. He's got a bit more straight line speed. He is using ERS though. These two can keep it very clean. As you can see here, it's a bit of a moment for Bas. But still, Victor now going through on Bas. Bas not really fighting it, knowing he's on the hards probably. I mean, Victor left the door wide open for Bas to go challenge, and they don't need to do this. Morris is getting away from this. As that's a very tight squeeze. I know Gortsos can get a bite of the chariot from Bas. And he runs very wide, and it's a bit of wheel banging there, not the cleanest. But Victor and Gord can't let the rest pull away. Bas also can't let them run away. New place now very close to the back of them, and Rusty is kind of Yeah, the game hasn't given it Jesper, so I don't think he's gonna do it. That's 2.7 slower, but more. Victor is. Well, he's within 1 second of Morris. Just good. Victor set fastest first sector. Morris needs to pull away a bit. Bass is probably struggling on those tires. With Noob behind him. On the mediums as well, of course. He's pulling away from Noob. I think Bass just need to get into a bit of a rhythm on those hards. And that's not gonna help with that snap. Bass fighting back into the courts 1 second. Maybe he is finding a rhythm. As Victor and Morris are just pulling away from Gord. Gord does not really have the pace at the moment to keep all of them. Keep within the 1 second. Bass just needs to watch out for the drop-off zone as Frosty is very close to Lord's end grab. And broke very early there. But he has the gap to the DRS Maestro. Because these 4 are all in the train. And I'm missing so much overtaking as it's Timgar going very wide and losing 2-3 places because of that. That's a bit of wheel banging. I think that was. Between Lord Sandrap and Timgar. That's some corners here. It's very easy to get track limits. Spas is really close to Gortsos. Spas finding. He's finding a bit of a rhythm on those hards to not get that far behind Gort, but Gort's is not hanging on to Victor Morris, which is very hard to do, I will say. There are 2 very quick drivers. There is still here with these 4 very close. It's very close between these 4. DRS Master nearly using up his entire battery already on the softs, only just about gaining La Rodri. And La Rodri fights back on the hards compared as was this yellow flag briefly. And that's Villeneuve running very wide and spots up. Maybe can gain of this. Villeneuve leaving good room. As is there here. These 3 in a bit of a train. I'd be having a cold. Actually, I hate it so much. Frosty already getting a 3-second time penalty, but Victor very close to Morris. Villeneuve also getting a 3-second time penalty. Not ideal this early into a race. Victor's gonna breeze past Morris here with the DRS. Maybe a bit of ERS used, but it's all part of the game. It's there to use and to overtake. CK Bass has gotten past Gortsos and he now needs to try and catch up to Morris and Victor. Of course, CK Bass on the alternative strategy, so he is gonna be on the mediums later in the race. But Morris clearly not letting Victor go. As I think Noob is very close to Ins. That's not corner though, you can overtake that. It's I thought it was difficult to overtake on this track, but these guys have definitely shown that it's very possible. I think Bass is really pushing. Try and catch up to Morris. Nico John 3 seconds. So I think he's now past Jesse Force. Is Morris gonna go for it here on Victor? It's not really gaining. Maybe Victor is using a bit. No, he just has a lot of straight line speed, I guess. Morris maybe doesn't have that much straight line. Morris can't really go for it. He gained a little bit through there. He braked really late there, but the exit cost him a little bit compared to Victor. So now Vince, now with new players on board, and you can see the train behind them. Stimgar's getting pretty close. Probably gonna try and send it this lap. As they're out there, I don't know if that was it, but I think I just saw a reset the track by DRS Maestro, but Ines going for it. I mean, DRS Maestro had Nico John behind him when that happened, and Nico isn't gonna let that one slide if he reset the track. Bass can't really get close to these guys, although there's no shame in that. He's on the hards, he's on the harder compound. Luigi's fan is now overtaking Loop as well. Luigi's fan getting a 3-second time penalty. You could just see him running a little bit wide through there. Through Acqua Minerali. I know that corner's name. But Luigi's fan probably gonna try and go for it. Bass has gained a lot of time as DRS Maestro retires, and that brings out a safety car. And that's gonna be good for everyone on mediums, probably. Bad for GK Bass and the other hard runners, probably, although they are pitting. You could maybe go to the end on the mediums, but they're gonna be very worn out. That's an oof, Jasper. How are Nico and Boomer? Oh no, they were overtaken because of the pit. Ines lagging a bit that on my screen, but that's probably because I have a PlayStation 4 and DRS Maestro leaves. Because this game is great with that stuff. Well, that's a nice thought, Jasper, as well. Knowing that you're a champion of this tier once. We don't talk about that there was Prem back then, but, you know. Still tier 1 champion. I think everyone's gonna box at the top. It's gonna be interesting to see what GK Bass goes for. Others are probably going to the hards, but Bass, I mean, he needs to go to the mediums. Yep, and he does. He's gonna need to try and do the rest of the race on them. That's gonna be a challenge for him. Yep, Jasper. Tier 1 champ. Fortunately, I can't call myself that. But tier 2 on the way. Hoping that it's gonna go well for the rest of the season. Oh yeah, Gordon's on the softs. That's an interesting one. He's definitely gonna need to box again then. Don't know why, I find the Mercedes just so big on the screen. So chunky. Like, this isn't bad, and this. Oh no, this is also pretty chunky. This just seems so wide. Oh, Jasper. Gordon is... Oh my god. Well, as everyone's getting close to each other, I think Gord's in AI because of the sounds I hear. I think the whole top is in AI, but that's just... Jasper, I don't think the 4-stop is gonna work. But you never know. I'll apologize with you for that, Stan. Safety car in this lap already. We've had 1 lap of safety car. Or 2. I can't remember. 1 out lap. And 1 catching up lap. That's quick. No, getting a 5-second time penalty for severe collision with Lucas aids. Morris has gone. Very bad exit by Victor. Or, not exit, what am I talking about? Restart. As Bas is gonna need to clear these two real quick. He does not have time to sit behind, it's like a grandma. In Max Verstappen's word. Yes. Oh, that's the wrong one. Something has happened, it's... Frosty round. Sorry, just was something. Bas and Gord needing to set pressure on Victor and Morris. Although Morris is getting away. Yeah, that's true. Not very good section by Victor. Not that great by Bas and Morris. Sorry if I'm missing a lot of fighting. Oh. Side by side, Lord and Rab and Ace Edge. Oh, guys, come on. You need to leave more room for each other. Yeah, now new places also passed. That's... Lords and Rab needed to leave a loads more room there for Ace Edge. Snoop is running a bit wide, but he does leave space. A little bit of bang there, but nothing too severe. Ace Edge not going to be happy about what just happened. That's just in Victor's rear end. Pause. I've said some questionable things. But Gord's really close to Bas. Yeah, Morris is gone. Well, Victor's catching up a bit. Victor's really quick through the end sector. Not that much through the middle. Yeah, Morris is has to be using battery. It's not that much, to be fair to him. Ace Edge gets 3 seconds. I think Yeah, here behind it's a bit of a battle with Luigi's Vanillians. Very long train. Oh, that's the wrong one. You can see here behind the ace edge, just a very long train. Timgrad gets the 3 second. As what am I seeing here? I think Lucas and Rodri. Oh no. No, Lucas and Timgra going side by side. Jesse Force gets 3 second. That's unfortunate. There are a lot of penalties. As you can see here. Noob and Lucasade having a 5 seconds both. Morris is really pushing on those tires. I think Villeneuve is really close. He's gonna go for it on Dumore. And they're gonna catch La Rodri. And somehow La Rodri's been involved in all of this. Because of the DRS. Gortzos gets a 3 second time penalty. There's gonna be plenty of penalties still left. As it's, well, we're not even halfway through yet. Yeah. Yeah, I got Noob. I didn't know Lucasade also got a pen for that. Well, it's probably correct if they got them both then. Very wide there by La Rodri. As that allows Nico John, her teammate, then to go through. Morris, 3 seconds. That's gonna be crucial. As Innes also gets 3 seconds. You can see. Well, everyone's still on the one stop. Not like 2 weeks ago. As we were, of course, on a week break because of Easter last week. Bas getting really close to Victor, but not close enough. I don't know if Bas wants to go to the end on these tires. That's gonna be stretched 22 laps. It's gonna be hard. That's slow. Sorry, just had to go real quick. Talk to someone. Sorry. I don't know why I went that way, but... Top 4 have just peaced out. Frosty, 3 seconds. I think that's the second. Nope, 6 seconds now. Yeah, that's probably gonna be a problem. But Pass still very close, but in this DRS train, not really a lot possible. Also, me and Bas have still... Well, we did the... you can't get a pen for track limits or anything this season, and I haven't got it, we have both haven't got it so far, and he needs to keep it up. Victor has a really bad exit there. There's a moment, and that's maybe gonna open it up for Bas. Victor out of ERS, and this has to be it for Bas. He has to get past Victor now, otherwise he's gonna probably get held up a bit. This is Victor's return since last season, so he's not doing bad. He knew he was a very good driver, so I think there's a bit of battle here, yeah. Sword nearly 3 wide. And noob, please don't go for that. That's very risky. Ace goes very wide, and that allows noob to still pass him, and Timgra also to get close, but not. He doesn't go for it. As you sometimes say in Dutch, choose that he chose X for his money, or eieren voor je geld kiezen. Spas is, yes, Scott is very close to Morris, and Victor is pretty far behind. Bas is really hunting down Morris on those mediums, which are gonna probably, yeah, they're probably not gonna last the entire race and then drop off very soon. As we have 14 laps left. Very close to track limits there from Bas. Bas now fully in the second of Morris. Jesse Force gets another penalty, I think. Gord on the softs, they're probably dead right now. He's probably struggling quite a bit. He's not managed to really get close anymore. As there's a yellow flag in the third sector, it's Villeneuve. Has managed to keep it over the wall, luckily. I have no idea what it is, because that's someone on the PRO channel typing. But yeah, could be interesting. Could be interesting, definitely. I think if just the top don't get penalties, they're gonna... Morris has one, but if Bas and Victor are not getting one, then it's gonna be, yeah, exciting, because Morris is gonna need to push a lot. Podium, what has to be the top 3 right now. Don't really see a lot of people that could get close. Though I do think Bas has maybe not had the right strategy with those mediums, because they're probably not gonna last all the way. Yeah, he has to do 13 more laps on them, I think. Strong shout, Aiden. Because of the time penalty, it's... yeah. Yeah, if there's one more safety car, then Morris is done. For a big part, as Scorchels into the pits, onto the mediums. It's not really... Well, Noob is very close, and he's gonna try and go for it on the ace edge, I was gonna say, but... That's gonna compromise his line a lot. And is Timgar gonna go for it? Yes, he is. Are they gonna keep it clean? Yep. Good move by Timgra. Countered on the mistake from Noob. Noob looking to try and counter back. I keep going the wrong way, I don't know why. It's innocent Luigi's fan. I think Luigi's fan has a pretty decent run. Well, pretty decent race. As Lucas 8 didn't even realize that. He has had an amazing run. Up 11 places. And Luigi's fan up 6 places after, of course, starting 10th. I think. But... oh no, I thought they switched because I'm fooling myself. Bit wide there, but that's a bit of a slide. Needs to stick with Morris. So if he doesn't, then Morris could just pull away. Which, I mean, it's the exact opposite of what Bass wants, and I think he's got away. I think Morris just about gotten away, as I'm gonna open up the telemetry. I don't really like to do it, but yes, he has gotten away. But Victor also not in Bass's DRS. Morris now probably needs to focus on getting away from Bass. Bass he seems pretty strong thus far. But those mediums are gonna have a point where they fall off a cliff. Stummer went into the pits, Rusty is now into the pits. And they're already pitting. Well, it's not looking good then for Bass. Because if they're medium runners, I think they were. And if they're now pitting, then it would be a big yikes if there's no safety car. I think Bass has now got the DRS, but he's put Victor on even more of a gap. Ace gets another 3-second time penalty. Bass is now able to keep with Morris, and maybe they can try and pull away a bit from Victor. There's still a battle between Ins and Luigi's fan. These two, I think, have been really close this season on pace. Stummer gets 3-second time penalty. Bit wider by Ins. There's some fighting, I think. Or Noob has gone off. Has he lost his wing? I don't think so, nope. Wing is intact. The car is pretty dirty though. But that tends to happen. But Noob again. Not having the race he would have wanted. The quality was immense. Well, not immense, but very good at least. Oh, Noob into the pits. Did he then have damage? I'm just gonna stick on board to see. Nope, didn't have damage. So Luigi's fan and Ins swapped places, I think. Ins 4, he needs to finish at least 4th then. You would say, at least. is wrapping Ricciardo with the number 3 in the AlphaTauri. Tim Gar gets 3 seconds. It's been penalties galore here today at Imola. As there's something in sector 2, I think it's chassis force that is spun. Let's see, you can carry on. That's true, Jasper. No dirty air affecting anything. In is setting his personal best for a sector. That's decent by him. That's... Victor's dropped off quite a bit from Baas and Morris. Morris and Baas feel each other really well what they want to do most of the time. Morris probably trying to break the DRS just there. But Baas barely managing to keep it in. Yep, exactly. EA Sports. There's a yellow flag. I don't know who that was. Nico John. No, Nico. Nico retired. That's a virtual safety car. Oh, Bas could have pitted here if he was on the right side. Yes, Lucas gets another 3-second penalty. No, Luco. For speeding in the pit lane. This, I mean, let's pass save his tires a bit, but he could have gone straight into the box if it was a bit better, timing wise. This will now probably end fairly quickly. Yep, it has already ended, so that's no option for Baas. Morris got in a gap. He's got in a gap against to Baas. Baas didn't have the most amazing VSC restart. Yeah, in the game it's useless. Exactly, Jasper. Baas, I think Baas is struggling quite a bit on those tires. Chassis force. Oh, that must hurt. Being 45 seconds behind the next following car, which is La Rodri, who is, I think, in front of these two. Would say, yep. Morris. 2 seconds clear, Baas's tires. I think they are definitely giving up, but Victor has gotten a time penalty, so it's ideal for Baas. Baas needs to keep within the 3 seconds of Morris. On short tires, though, that's a problem for him. But he now has a sort of a gap for 6 seconds to Victor to keep on to a podium place. As that's Ines and Luigi Sven once again switching positions. That's been the theme for them the whole time. As Isach goes past Villeneuve on the soft tires, probably boxed. Yep, he boxed under VSC. I think it just said under in plaats van under. Board setting of quickest time into P9. That's That's very difficult to recover from. Spot up also on a bit short tires. Still, it's in 6th. 6th is really good from him. Bass pushing for everything he's worth on those mediums, try and get the win. To try and get into Morris, try and stay into Morris 3 seconds. Because of the time penalty. Morris completely out of battery. Does he have 6 seconds? Oh yeah. Oh, he just got it then. Why exactly when I turn penalties off does he get a penalty? But Bass needs to be careful to not slow down that much. It's Morris. I mean, he has pace. So... But it's now all on Bass to not get any time penalty. For a second, I thought he got a pen. But it was Frosty that got a penalty. Bass needs to not lose 1 second per lap. Morris pushing for everything is worth now to try and drop Bass. Because I think was a bit deep there. Getting on the gravel even. That's gonna help. That's gonna help Bass. Yeah, Dutch almost jinxed that one. You know, I don't think I'll ever be forgiven in a voice chat we ever do again if that would happen. I think he's maybe being a bit careful now. Or Morris really pushing, you know, it's Morris. That doesn't surprise me if he is. He's too quick. No, it's not too quick. Good driver. Good driver. It's definitely maybe a bit too quick for Bass, but Bass is on the medium, so he's keeping up fairly well if you put that in the back of your head. Not in the back. My mind says I'm having a brain fart. That's just enforced letting people by. I think letting Lucas 8's group by. I'm gonna save Jesse the pain and not go on board with him. Lucas 8 behind Lord Sunrab. I think only has 5 seconds now because he maybe needed to hand some in. Jesse Force, I think, probably letting people by again. Or just having a moment. As Lucas gets past Lord Samrab. I think the telemetry went off again. Victor, another 3-second time penalty. This podium has to at least be in the back. Okay, Jesse, I don't know if that is to let yourself get lapped again. Maybe. But Bass losing quite a bit. Of course, we're heading on to the final lap now. There's a 1.23 second gap between these two. And Bass, all Bass has to do is keep within 6 seconds and not get a time penalty. Yep, just that. He's probably done that to not suffer as much as he will do on less racing lap then. Yeah, I mean, Jesper is on controller instead of a wheel, so I wouldn't have risked if I need to go on controller. I can't do that anymore. Back in my day, I was good at it, but back when I was still... oh, another 3-second time penalty for Morris. Yeah, that's done. That's very unfortunate. Bas just needs to keep it on the track now. I'm gonna ask Bas's tires after this. Because... no, Bas! No! Bas! Has lost it, and that means Morris still wins. What have we just witnessed? It's Luigi's fan on the podium with Ines behind. And then spot up. Reserving up. Well, not reserving up, but reserving. Getting into 5th now then. Oh no, Bas. That's probably gonna cost him the championship lead. And a big chunk of it as well. I think he's gonna be... oh no. His tires must have been dead. I honestly don't know what I've just witnessed. Well, that's it then. Spectacular end to the race here. Morris wins. Still with 9 seconds of penalties, he wins. Well, I'm going to the final standings. 2 Italians. I thought Victor was Belgian before this, but nationality changed then. But we have Morris, Victor, Luigi's Van, Ines, Spots Up, Lord Sanrap, Lucas 8, Timgra, Gordsos. He got a fast lap at least, but still it was not very good. Maybe gonna be a bit disappointed with that. Ace Edge, Villeneuve, Rodri. Domor, Rusty, Frosty, Noob, Fortunate DNF for Bass, Jesse, who's been lapped, Nico John with also an unfortunate crash, and DRS Maestro, who still retired on track, but we're not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna leave that to the stewards if it happened. But that's been PRL this week. Next week we're back for Belgium, I think. Probably gonna be me commentating again, but we'll see you next week. Yeah, that's been me. Thank you all for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.